me, what I find most interesting about Instagram is we can use it by having this 3G and 2G connection. So we can use it especially for our synchronous session lah. Right, so apa ni? I'm going to cover three things. What is Instagram, why, and how. So as you know, Instagram is an online mobile photo sharing, video sharing, and it's also a social networking. So what I would like to highlight over here is the fact that it's an online mobile app. There are in desktop on your, it can be accessed through your Google Chrome or any web browser that you want to use, but not all of the features is going to be available online. There's going to be all the features are specifically going to be available in your mobile app. So if you haven't downloaded Instagram, if you want to download it now, you can do it now so that you can follow my instruction later on. All right, so Instagram has preceded Facebook reputation as a social media, because now we have like roughly around 150 million or maybe more active users that is going to log on Instagram like at least twice or thrice a day. Okay, so all of our students are young adults, so they are the heavy users of Instagram. Okay, the next topic that we are going to discuss is why Instagram. First, it's mobile friendly. Based on our meeting just now with Temu Q&A live session, there are some students yang don't have laptops with them. So this is one of the solution that we can use to help them to continue our lessons synchronous and asynchronously. So it's mobile friendly and it consumes less Mbps, and we can utilize it for both synchronous and asynchronous. Okay, the synchronous one, we have live postings. It can be divided into two, live and IGTV. And for asynchronous, we have postings and interaction using comments, using Q&A, polls, countdown, and also quiz. I'm going to show you one by one this one. Okay, another thing, another benefit of using Instagram for me is it's archived online, so that it's good for our documentation, because we need to have proper documentation during our ERTL sessions. Okay, so apart from that, what I find Instagram is the level of participation from the students is very positive, because I've started to have Instagram live with my students since last month. Almost, not almost, like I can say 100% all of them are really participative, and they had fun like chiming in together and commenting together with their friends, and it will also impact their level of confidence. Okay, yeah. So we're going to go on how to use Instagram platform. I'm going to show you the online version that you can access using your desktop. So over here, you can just type instagram.com and you can log into your account using your web browser. Yeah, using your web browser. So over here, this is my synchronous session this morning with my students from level 6 and section 5. So it is, what can I say? Benda ni, bila kita buat live session with the students, it will automatically be recorded. So there's no such thing as macam kita lupa nak record ke apa ke. Contohnya in Google Meet, we need to manual. But if in Instagram, it will automatically record it and we can post it on Instagram and keep it as our archive. Okay, this is my, I would like to suggest that I would like to suggest that we create a new account specifically for the usage of the class. It's up to you whether you want to create a different account for your different sections because each of us has two sections, or you can use just one account for both sessions. So when it comes to their class time, they can just log into your live using their own account. Okay, over here, this is how you sign up for your Instagram. Okay, so you need to type your email. I'm going to use my personal email over here. Okay, so okay, this username is whereby you need to use a unique username so that the students can find you online. And all right, I'm just going to do this first. Okay. Okay, after you click sign up, you need to fill in a few details on your a few personal details. Okay, so you move on with that. Okay, all right. The IP address are using flag as open proxy. Apa ni? Oh my god, what happened? Okay. Because I've logged in into a different account before, so I cannot access it. But okay, my first suggestion is to for you to create another account to use on your Instagram, so that you will not be using your personal account because you don't want other people to also tune into your live or into your lessons apart from your students. Another thing is you need to um, account to be private. The student need to request to follow you and then you will approve just your students lah, tak sampai orang lain kan. Alright. So this is the language learning platform that's available online. That's available on Instagram. This is some example on how you utilize Instagram as a platform. For example, over here, there's a posting on 7 idioms in English. So you can do this. It's not coming up. It's not coming up. The line is a little bit problematic even though I'm on campus right now. You can see here, for example, top 7 idiom, and this is a video posted by the teacher on models of obligation in English. So easily accessible by the students only using their mobile. So they don't need to have handy with them. They can just log in using their mobile. Okay. One thing. Some of the I over here I have several. I know. Is it? Can you see? Is it too small? Is it too small? Can you see it? Oh, it's right. Okay. Okay, so over here is your Instagram home. So I would like to highlight the camera button on your left side. So over here is where you add the videos or you are doing live, you need to click here and you need to go to the live session. And yeah, so different buttons have different functions lah, obviously. But I'm pretty sure that almost all of us are well versed in our using Instagram, I hope. So I'm nervous. Okay, I'm going to log in using my phone so that I can further show you how to do live so on. Okay. Voice is breaking. Alamak, voice is breaking. Okay, Kak. Give me time for a little bit. Okay, I'm here. Sorry about the internet connection and the mic, guys. Well, this is some of the, hurdles and challenging things that we need to go through. Okay, all right. So now I'm on my mobile already. I'm presenting on my mobile. I would like to show to you on how you can do live session using your Instagram. Okay. I think I need to adjust the brightness first on my phone. Is it better? That's better. Okay, all right. Okay, so over here on your left side, beside the Instagram icon, there's a camera icon. So you can click on that. Okay, you can click on that, and then you need to slide below here, and you need to choose live. Okay. After you choose live, then you can easily just push the button, and then they will load the connection and everything. So you are now live. So there's a notification saying that you are now live. Okay, this is what happened when I tried to use Google Meet and also IG Live at the same time. So it will become like this. Okay. So over here, on the bottom of the screen, you can see the part where you can also comment to the student, and also you have the question button. This question button only appear if you post a question before in your story. Okay, and then the arrow button is the direct message, and the two smiley faces is for the students to join you. Okay, for the students to join you, and these are filters, not that important. Okay, I'm waiting for it to load. Can I view? Yes, you can view my Instagram live if you have Instagram inside your mobile phone. You can view my Instagram live now. My account is TYEMYJ. That's my personal account. TYEMYJ. All right. And it's here to change my setting. I need to change my setting first. uh, lupa. Dia tutup sebab ni. Masalah sangat. Okay. All right. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay. Because the connection is not that good. Apparently, I'm sorry. Okay. So for me, when you use live, to make it easier for us to answer the questions to students, I will always post a separate story asking them to ask me questions. Okay, for example, over here, previously in my story, I've asked the students to ask me questions. So you can just click on the question button below and you can see the question posted by the student. For example, over here, one question named Najia. She asked me on how the activity will be conducted. So you can just click on her question and everyone can see the question over there. Okay, the loading is so lambat. Okay. Alright, so over here below the screen, the question will appear. So when you okay, when you can answer the questions when you are doing so it's going to be this way. Apart from that, another thing that you need to know, other students also can join your live. For example, I'm discussing and then suddenly they want to ask a question, but they don't want to type. They want to be live with you. You can just do the smiley button under below your screen over there. Or this item, I also have used it with my students before, where I choose which student I want to hear from. So I'm going to choose Katasha. Boleh ke? Katasha, can you join? Can you join me being online? You're on. I'm IG live right now, Katasha. Please accept me. Alamak. Okay. Currently, it has been cut off. Okay. Once your live video ended, you can choose to download your video or you can choose to share it to your IGTV. Okay. So I will always keep a copy on IGTV. So I click share on and then here you can choose to Google Meet. Mine is not already, mine is already there. Okay, and then over here you can choose your color. Okay, this one is pick purpose, so no problem. Okay, then you click next on the upper right side of your IG. Okay, and then you can type the title. Okay, for example, the title for today's session is IG Live session. Okay. And then description, if you want to add further description, you can do so. And this one is IGTV series is whereby you can classify your IG. That one is also for cosmetic purpose, whereby you can add text to your IG, so that add text to your IGTV so that it can be in a series. For example, I'm creating my first series over here, LEM. EDUCALL. Okay, EDUCALL training. Okay, so in the future, if you have other IGTV that you've done and you want to put it under EDUCALL training, you can do it. So it's going to be much more organized. Okay, so you can see over there, EDUCALL training episode 1. And then you can click on post. So if students have some problems and they cannot catch you on your live session, they can always come to your IG and watch your IGTV. Okay, it takes quite some time to upload. All right. Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay, all right. So I think that is how you can use IG Live as a quick synchronous session with your students. Okay. I want to highlight over here when you okay at the camera button under the column create, you can check. For example, you can choose poll. Okay, we can choose poll whereby you can type any question. For example, uh, what is the example of the question? Is everyone available for our next IT live session? Session tomorrow at 10 p.m. for example. This is just to take a quick poll with the students and they can respond yes or no. But apart from the question yes or no, you can also customize the answer. So for example, the answer is please no. Please no. Then you can also choose the other one, of course. Then after that, you can post it onto your screen. Okay. Apart from that, we also have questions. This one is the one that I showed to you that I asked them to make questions before I my IT live so that I can answer the question even though I fit my IG. So over here, students you can also customize your question. So maybe you want to ask what to do. What, what do you have for lunch, for example? What do you have for lunch? So you can basically you can customize everything to use all of these features. What for lunch? What do you have? Sorry. What do you have for lunch? I'm so sorry because the time is so bad. Okay. All right. Okay. So over here, when you post to your story, the students also can type to respond. And oh, my apart from it can be used as a reminder as well. For example, if we already have if we already send notification on the Google Classroom or on their Google Mail, we can also set up a countdown over here. Okay, so this countdown has already expired. This is what I did. morning with the students. It's our first live session, so you can customize. You can customize it. Sorry, you can customize the. Oh, you can customize. You can customize it later because I've already did my countdown, so that's why it came like this. Okay. Countdown. Okay. If you use set all the over here, so we have poll, questions, countdown, quiz. We can also have simple quiz. For example, what is what is what does EDUCALL stand for? ID. What does ID stand for? Okay, it's just all right. For example, what does ID stand for? The first question is so everything is customizable, and you can choose the correct answer over there. Then after you already type everything, you click done, and then you send to share on your story. Okay, so the story that you've done before, you can view it on your story. On highlighted over the story. So the student can answer, for example, if they click Facebook, then it's wrong. So this is how I conduct my synchronous session on Instagram. At first, I will do a shout out for them. It's like a notification for them. So I will let them know that we are going to. Here, maybe in the end of this. No, okay, go ahead. Okay, so is there any question for me? Are there anything that you don't understand on using Instagram? Kak Umu is shaking her head in front of me. Because she's in front of me. Okay. How long? Okay, that's a good question. Okay, Kak Umu asked me how long does the story last on IGTV? The story lasts on IGTV as long as you don't delete it. Yeah, and you need to know the limitations of IG Live. It is limited for 1 hour for one session. So if you're planning on to continue more than 1 hour, you need to create a separate live after that. It's just a touch of a button. It will automatically stop after 1 hour of live session, and then you need to click the live button again if you want to continue. I'm guessing that it's best that we use data kotak habis kawan. Okay, I've already mentioned just now. My suggestion is you create an IG profile specifically for your class. If you have two sections, then if you have two sections, you don't want to jumble them up. You can create two different IG accounts for both of your classes. What I did was I only create one IG account for both of my sections. Okay, and you need to set it up into private because so that not all people can view your IG live, not all people can view your lesson. So you have a control over that. So the students need to give you a follow request, and then you need to approve them. Later on, baru the students can be on your Instagram and can follow your live session and so on. Are there any more questions? Kawan-kawan I hampir kacau nanti. Okay, yeah, it's true. They will disturb and interrupt your session with your students. I think Instagram is very good in terms of kalau you nak buat just a short asynchronous session. We are lucky because our department doesn't stipulate that how many hours that we need to use synchronous and asynchronous. So this IG platform can be used like to supplement our asynchronous session. Okay. For one phone number can have two accounts. Okay. You need you are asking me question ke Kak Jun ataupun you are telling me? Asking questions. Okay. For one mobile phone over here I can share it to you. Okay, it's loading. Okay, kita kena bersabar. Okay. For one phone, okay, you can touch on your username up there on the left side. Okay, for one phone, it is limited to 5 accounts. So over here, I have 4 accounts already on my phone. This is my mobile. I'm presenting from my mobile. So I already have 4 accounts. So if you want to create another account, like for your class just now, so you just click over create new account, and then you type the username that you want. Okay, for example, Miss Yusra class. Okay, next. Choose how to log in. So over here, you can just synchronize with your previous accounts punya passwords, or if you want to create a new login, it means that you want to create a new password, you can create a new password. So it's up to you. For me, to make things easier, I will just synchronize with my personal account. I will just synchronize with my personal account. So who can log into? Okay. Alright. Complete sign up. Okay, so basically to answer Kak Jun punya, okay, nantilah add photo sikit. Okay, to answer Kak Jun punya question, you can have up to 5 accounts. You can have up to 5 accounts in your mobile. Yes. So over here, you can see that in my mobile phone, I already have 5 accounts over here. My personal account, my travel account, and so on. So I have 5 accounts. So I think it would not be a problem if you want to log in using more than one account or 2 accounts on your phone. Okay. Are there any other questions? Wow, 5 accounts. I'm so sorry. Well, I use Instagram almost like not just every day, but in one day I can log in. I will log into. It's not that I can, but I will log into Instagram like more than 10 times. So that's me. So can you imagine the students? They are the generation whereby they like to update everything in their life. Yes, they are the new generation. They like to update everything that in their life. Like sometimes I saw some of the students, like even they are walking out of their house, also they make a video on Instagram. Yeah. So is there any other questions that you don't understand from my IG live session, from this training session? Is there anything more? Oh, takut with new generation. Okay, one thing that you need to know, you don't need to, apa tu? Signing in into your IG account, you don't need to have an email. So it's not attached with your email. So there's no such thing as a limitation of one email to use just one IG account. So it is directly synchronized to your phone. So lagi satu, you tak dapat lah all the notifications on email for your Instagram. So it's not going to be cluttering your Gmail account or your IUM Gmail account. So it's for me, it's one of the plus side because I don't really like to get notifications. Like for example, one of my students comment on my post on Instagram, and then suddenly the email of the notification comes to me. I don't like it. Okay, any other questions? Okay. Any other questions that you want to give to me? Okay, this one. Okay, to switch between the account, you just need to go to this is your home button. Then you need to click on your profile on the bottom of your screen, the right side. Okay, and then you click on your username, and then after that you click on which profile that you want to be on. So it's just basically with the touch of your fingers, you can switch in between the accounts. So it's not going to be that hard, and it's not going to take a lot of your time. Shall we try the live feature? I will create a new ERT account. Okay, that's good. Oh, my connection is not enough. Actually, I want to try the live features whereby you can be live up to 2 people at one time. You can be live with 2 persons at one time. So, I have used this feature before whereby I ask my students to make just a short discussion. Oh, sorry, my connection is not strong enough to show it. So your student can join your live session. It means that when they join the live session, you can see them on screen as well. But it is limited to 2 person at once. Maksudnya, when you are doing live, then just another person je. Just another person je yang can join you to be live on screen as well. So that one I've used it to make just a short discussion with the students, and I ask them to present, some of them to present their thoughts and examples. Yeah. So are there any questions? I'm going to go to the Google Meet. Okay. Are there any questions for me? Kak Afifa, are you there? Kak P, my boss, are you there? Can we have a video tutorial later? Okay, I am planning to make a video tutorial later because, yeah, I know that this Google Meet session is not enough for all of us to really comprehend on using. My mic suddenly goes mute. Help! Okay, can I unmute you over here? Copy, copy. I cannot unmute you. Boleh ke? No. All right. Okay, so
Yes,
I
Kak
am
Pin.
planning to have a video tutorial later. So I think I will upload it when it's ready. When it's ready. Yeah. I'm going to start from like creating an account and so on so that I can share
Yusra
with
has
all of
problem
you.
with her phone.
Any other questions? No more? Okay. Yeah, I cannot hear you, Aka. I'm the one that's in what? Huh? Okay, tukar. Cannot.
Where's the attendance? Okay. Thank you.
Kak Pip, I can see wavelength yang macam indicated that you are talking, but we can't hear you at all. So I think thank you everyone for today. Thank you everyone for today. I'm sorry for any shortcomings because the line strength is not so good. I am going to post a tutorial on how I'm going to post some video tutorial on how I can on how to. There's no question left. Some people could hear me strangely. I cannot hear you. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you to Kak Lily. Alright, so wait for my tutorial later. I'm going to post some tutorial. I think that's better. That's going to supplement our Google Meet session today. Thank you, everyone.